But yeah, just let me know if things sound weird, out of whack. What? No, what? No, what? Okay. I press cancel. Game. Jeez. What a train wreck. Today is just a train wreck. There we go. I was like, is OBS gonna not see it now? Okay, I'm not gonna regret wearing these headphones because it sounds mighty nice. Although I feel like it's quieter than it was last week. I'm gonna keep an eye on it, at least for combat. I mean, you know, I'm just gonna get into a combat. I'm assuming I can. It's gonna let me leave. Now I see. Hold on. Everything's okay. Man, as soon as issues occur, it just kind of sucks. I think it's about the same as it used to be. That shouldn't have changed. Earth Guard? What the fuck?
Good to go.
Alright, I'm good with this. Just move forward. I've decided it bothers me. Talking, like when you talk and your own voice is super muffled so you can barely hear yourself, it's really irksome. Oh god, I can feel like the old dirtness. Also, no, like it's like I just sound normal. And I can tell that I've been talking louder than I think I usually do. Okay. So what? Stop. Oh, just, okay. I'll have to figure it out off stream. You don't notice a difference. It's a shame because it's a fantastic difference. Everything sounds great, but my own voice is muffled because it's like they're like very enclosed. Which I wish I had noticed that before. I've been wearing them for hours. Like I've been playing Monster Hunter all night with my headphones on, but I haven't said anything because like I'm just playing a game in my room on my own. Why would I speak? And I never noticed how muffled I was. Or would have been, so... yeah. Those are the only two. I believe I did some shopping already. Those are long. Okay, archives on the second floor. There's a monster on the road, okay. I forget what am I supposed to do right now? Speak with the factory chief, okay. And then I just I just started exploring the town. Okay, am I out of money? I feel like I'm out of money. I am out of money. Because I shopped last time. Okay. Russell home? What is this about? This is gonna be relevant later, I bet. I want to disturb him though. Okay, fine. I'm gonna have a look around. Even though there's basically no reason to. That maid is gung-ho about her duties. With fury! Absolute fury! Okay, well, let's just go to the factory then. Side quest is on the second floor. Factory chief, don't remember. All right, let's get started. An ordeal? Okay, before this, there's more work. Consider it a favor. Okay? The archives loaned out some books out to various central factory departments. Sometimes they keep them past the due date and don't pay the fees. First, I'd like you to get our books back. I mean, that's simple. Should be in the 3rd floor design room and the 4th floor lab and clinic. Okay. That's easy enough. I was gonna end up going there anyway just to explore, so kind of works for me. Carl and Ruan. Oh, the gun dude. Okay. It's nice that they have lots of little, like, consequences for doing things in the past. Like, if I hadn't done this quest, we wouldn't have had that conversation. It might have been very similar. But we wouldn't have had like, oh hey, how are you kind of thing. There might have been a book in that room. I'm not gonna lie. Also, should I read the book? Can I read the book? I have other books I haven't read yet. Think of it. Did I ever read issue 6? I don't think I did. Or did I? I don't think I actually did. I mean, we know what happened here, but then we get to a speedy election with the incumbent mayor under arrest and incapable of fulfilling his duties. Rule on succeeding municipal government is expected to endure an extended period of confusion. However, through the abolishment of the aristocracy and simultaneous enactment of a royal charter, in an instance such as this one, the law stipulates that an election must be held at the earliest possible date and a new mayor selected. Therefore, in the interest of public stability, a prompt and nonpartisan election is awaited by all. And then we have the orbital calculator. Capital number 1 in processing ability worldwide. Mechanical computation through the application of orbits has been used in a vast range of fields, beginning with navigational equipment aboard airships. However, the Capel or Capel? I'm gonna say Capel. No, Capel. No. I always struggle on how to decide to like pronounce these kinds of words. I'm gonna say Capel. Capel, which is located in the Zeiss Central Factory, reigns supreme in this department. The Capel has the ability to instantly locate information from within its databanks, currently storing an amount equal to that of numerous encyclopedias. Its inventor, Professor Russell, is presently researching further possible applications for this technology. Okay. General theory, the current state of orbital technology research. It's just like a... Oh, there's a general theory. The current state of orbital technology research. During these 50 years since the orbital revolution, the Century Factory has striven in the reform of orbital technology. We're working out a number of applicable methods for its use. Currently, the research findings of this same factory have been utilized in all facets of society and have greatly contributed to the development of industry. However, on the flip side of all these remarkable achievements, the field of basic research has been disregarded as a thing of naught. What is orbital energy, and what are the fundamental operating principles of an orbment? Now, in an age where social appraisal of technology research has become an unchallenged part of life, it leaves us to beg the question of whether or not we should return to basics. I mean, the orbital technology, they're basically experiencing what we're experiencing in real life. It's just like a boom of technology that's causing things to change so fast. Apparently there's a book in the clinic. Oh, there it is. Kitty Talk for Dummies? Hold on, we're reading this. Things to be aware of when speaking in not to felines, in feline. Pronunciation of the feline language has distinct characteristics depending on the region and may differ slightly from the following information. This could be considered comparable to dialects in the human tongue. In addition, since the number of elongated vowels indicated by the tilde character, I think it's tilde, are intimately related to a cat's personality and emotional state, there is quite a broad range of variation. That being said, I have attempted to compile a list of the most common expressions. Meow. You're absolutely right. Meow go. This way. Meow. This is it. It's basically laugh. Go. This is nonsense. For a second, I was like, wait, are there actual cat people? And then I remembered, no, they're just cats. This is someone saying, hey, here's how you talk to your cat. This is what they're saying. I wonder if a book like this exists in real life. It must. Somebody out there must have been like, I know how to speak to cats. And I've deciphered their language. Tomorrow's cooking. Recipes for the new millennium. Today I will be introducing one of my newest cooking recipes, especially for those readers of this book. And that recipe is none other than, drumroll please, can you guess what it is? It's bouillabaisse. Yes, that's right, this delectable dish of unobtrusive monster bits is one that everyone can enjoy. Follow my groundbreaking recipe and that monster corpse you've been dragging around will taste simply divine. Now whip out your sword and let's get started. Wash juicy bones thoroughly with water. If you're still bothered by the scent, then try boiling them. Okay. Finely chop the onion, saute ingredients. Add the gelatin at the end until it thickens. It's now ready. You may eat it as is or heating it with a light, little flashy herbal magic. Makes for a great dinner show. I knew I'd learn a recipe from this book. There's no way I didn't. Restore CP? Fuck yeah. That is all the books. So I assume the 5th floor has the chief. But let's keep doing the side quest. We did it. We got them back. Some overdue materials returned. The book in question is called The Herb Woodpecker. Make note of that. Approach the man of stone. Oh my god, it's another fucking what's his face? Phantom Bee. Oh my god, we're doing the Phantom Bee. Approach the man of stone standing in silence within the mountain village pond, and ye shall receive. Hint with bad poetry. It's only borrowed because someone with way too much time on their hands wanted to hide it somewhere? Evidently so. Alright. It's up to us to deal with Phantom Bee. You may have to search every nook and cranny in Zeiss, but I'm sure you'll find it. Well, it said Mountain Village, which I assume is Elmo. So it's most likely Elmo. So I'm not gonna immediately rush to it because I'm gonna have to go there anyway. I'm sure. Okay, now I don't remember what we said. What am I supposed to do? Okay. Was I supposed to, like, rest at the inn? Was I the rest at the inn? Taking the sights? I signed in here. Ooh, I'm 3rd class. Well, I just talked to him, I think. Oh, I talked to the receptionist. I'd like to meet the factory head, even though I just went to his face. Still reaching to approach, pause for dramatic effect, then flourish the introduction note to meet the factory chief. Alright, because I needed a note. Can't do anything without my paperwork. Terribly sorry to bother you during... Yes, people from the Bracer Guild. Yes, sir, right away. Thank you for waiting. Factory Chief Murdoch will see you now. It's on the 2nd floor. Oh, there was a locked door there. So maybe. Yes, nice to meet you, sir. No, don't worry about yourselves about that. I said that weird. The Bracer Guild, and Cassius in particular, have done a great deal for me in the past. It would be rude of me not to welcome his children. I guess you might say I know your dad. He was my benefactor. It's no exaggeration to say that the Central Factory produces the finest ornaments in the land. Naturally, the confrontations over our craft have never really stopped. Whenever we had a problem, we'd always contact the Roland branch and have him come over. I see. That explains all the business trips. And now my benefactor kids come to visit me themselves. So what can I do for you? I'm happy to help. It's kind of a long story. We got this weird ornament that saved our lives. And, like, nullified an artifact. Would you mind if I had a look at this ornament? So produce the black ornament. Now this is certainly an oddity. It's obviously made from modern materials, but the caliber isn't inscribed anywhere. What caliber? You mean the numbers? You say caliber instead of serial number? It's almost unheard of for an ornament to be produced without them. That's not just in Liberal either. Most other nations on the continent are the same way. It's been a tradition dating back to the ornaments, when the ornaments were first invented 50 years ago. You don't say. There are numbers. There are numbers right there. Crazy. You mean you never notice? Is it strange for one to have no caliber? Very much a part of the production process, and that goes for any orbital factory. It's as if this one were a prototype or something. If so, I'd imagine it wasn't made to entertain at birthday parties, if you take my meaning. So less with the sweet and awesome, more with the stabby hurdy, got it? Of course, I can't say for certain without looking inside, but I can't find the maintenance cover. But now that I really look at it, it has no seams to it at all. How the hell was this thing made? I don't see any way to check out the inside of it. Man, can we just cut it open? That might work, yes. But I'd hate to just break something belonging to Cassius like that. Oh yeah, providing if we find Professor R, then he might know. There was a note included. Please ask Professor R to do an analysis. From the letter R, the people that Cassius knew, it must be Professor Russell. The one that's been in all the towers? You know this guy. He's known as the person who brought orbital technology to Liberal in the first place. You know your stuff. As I'm sure you know, ornaments were invented by Professor Epstein. Professor Russell was one of his disciples. 40 years ago, he brought the ornaments and his knowledge back. And that's why Liberal is a technologically advanced nation. You might say that he was the father of the orbital revolution. I had no idea. Even so, it worries me a little that you'll be letting the old handle this ornament. We have no idea what it is, really. Well, how to put this? For good or ill, he's a certified genius. When he gets an idea for a new invention in his head, there's just no telling what he'll do. Much like the time when he was developing the first orbital airship. I'm sure that he'll be able to figure this thing out. Go find him and ask him about it. It can't hurt. Yeah, where is he? Did you just call him here? Oh, no. He actually has a private workshop in town. He has all the latest technology at his disposal, so I know he can figure out something about that thing. Wait, who did you call then? His granddaughter. She works here at the factory. Oh, it's gonna be Tita. Guaranteed. I'm sure the child would be happy to show you the way. Tita is the granddaughter. Can we let you know each other? Yeah, we just met a little while ago, though. She's the Exactly. Tita. Talking with Estelle and Joshua here. I'd like for you to show them the way to your house. If you learn anything new, I'd love it if you came back and told me. As an engineer, I'm extremely curious to know more about this. I didn't think he'd be coming. You're even the granddaughter of the famous professor. It's no wonder you're so comfortable with orbits. Oh, come on. I'm still just studying under my grandpa. By the way, do you bracers have business with my grandpa? Sort of. Okay. My house is in the southwest corner of town. Get off the escalator and go straight. I was just there. I know where to go. I know it's not the roof. I just wanted to go to the roof. Oh, it's just stairs. I was like, I found a secret room. This is my house. Professor Russell's here? Through this door. Well, he was here earlier. There he is. Maybe this way. Maybe I should give him the creepy voice. Seems a little aggro for it, though. This is the professor? My name is Estelle Bright of the Bracer Guild. We actually came to get your expert opinion. Why, Joey's got it. It's finally complete. That's right, who's the man? I'm the man. I should start testing it at once. He doesn't even know we're here. Grandpa kind of goes into a trance when he's working, and he doesn't really notice what's going on around him. I think he just finished up the device he's been working on for the past few days. Oh, he's something, all right. Grandpa, there are some people here who need to talk to you. Oh, Tita, you've come at just the right time. I kind of want to do Professor Farnsworth, but I can't. All I can really do is, good news, everyone! And it's not even like, it doesn't even really sound like him. It's just, good news, everyone! Alright, I need your help with compiling the data. I can't think of a good voice for him. Other than, I'm an old man, this new invention will actually block. I don't want to do this voice. Not for this guy, he's too animated for a decrepit old voice. Block a biosensor orbit's detection faculties. It emits a unique orbital force field that deflects the energy that a biosensor sends out when it scans. That doesn't mean anything to me. We've got testing to do! Hello? Just let them be. You with the black hair! Orbital energy is applied to force fields. Go get it. What? You with the antenna hair. Wow. Antenna? Oh, no, you didn't. Quit farting around to make some coffee. Oh, snap. Take it black, by the way. He's not even... I want to clear his mud. Hey, Bigga Booba, how you doing? Having a good Sunday? Where's Stella and Joshua? Who? I do vaguely recall a couple of young folks. God damn it, Grandpa. After many small but relatively harmless explosions and some singeing of the eyebrows, the day gave way to evening. Sorry about all that, I just assumed you were both new employees. So it's only natural that you wind up being drafted as assistants. This is no laughing matter, you made me make coffee! Well, that's literally all she did. How much coffee did she make? Because apparently we were like, busy all afternoon. Girls can bang metal parts together too, old man. Valuable experience. Joshua's a little too, he's a little too positive sometimes. thought the father of the Orbital Revolution was going to be some really amazing man, not some old fart with attention deficit issues. Please, you're too kind. So I'm being paid a visit by the children of Cassius. That's quite the surprise. So you really know our dad? From way back when. I've known him since his army days, some 20 years or so. He had a really nice mustache, right? Yeah, I wouldn't call it nice. I would definitely call it suspicious looking. Estelle and I are we're like one mind. But if he's known Dad for that long, it looks like we'll be safe and trusting you-know-what with Professor Russell after all. What are you talking about? What is it you wanted my help with? Just slam it on the table. You haven't seen it? I assume a quick Google. Do I have to show you? Do I have to pause everything to show you? Cassius Bright images. The mustaches I am seeing are of varying degrees in thickness. I think the one in this game... Hold on. The one in this game is like this. Where'd the fucking image go? God damn it. I just wanted to there. It's like pencil. I think it's a little bit thicker actually in the game. I don't quite remember. But yeah. The game should re-show up, and there it is. Pitch black orbits, most intriguing. Without a word, he pushed the blade's edge against the outer shell of the orbit. What are you doing? It's a special alloy steel cutter. Just as I thought. Here, take a look. What are we looking at? There's not even a scratch. The frame is made from some type of metal that I've never before encountered. Opening it up for a closer look is going to be quite the task, I think. If we can't find some way to open it, we'll be right back to square one. I can try, but first I think that maybe we should put it under a measurement scan. A what? The huge piece of equipment you saw when we were working on the experiment. It can gauge orbital energy activity in real time. Stop making my head hurt, please. Put it in layman's terms, it'll allow us to see just what this orbit does. We won't be able to draw any definitive conclusions just from measuring what kind of orbital activity is occurring, but it's a start. Alright. Let's do it! Oh, we're having lunch. I thought we were having dinner. Just like the way the light is, it looked like it was like afternoon. Like sunset. Now, if everyone is ready, let's get this started. Estelle, if you'll put the orbit on the stand. Ta-da! Are you ready, Tita? Alright, now commencing orbital force measurement test. Black orbit, so that's going to be the official name? But using it officially is so boring. Why not something cool like dark thinking of impending doom? No, simple is best. What if I just call it Black Doom? Doom orbit. I want to put the Doom in there. Doom Mint. Black Doom Mint. How about paperweight? That's a little. I feel attacked. Much less the orbment. Alright, let's activate this scanner. I like how this song starts with this grand, like, church organ, like, operetta thing. And then it's like... Like... Makes it seem like something giant and evil is about to happen, and then it just turns into this. Alright, let's see what it does. Or what we learn. It's all glowing. It's also very loud. Tita, any readings? They're kind of weird. The tachometer needle's shaking like crazy. Now it's spinning around the dial. Well, we just, so that's black hole. We're all gonna die. Game over. All right, let's move on to number 2. Yeah, I forgot it emitted black light. Oh, is it gonna nullify all the orbits in the entire town? Well, it won't take much more of this. We have to shut it down. Don't you dare. Just a little longer. We'll have something. All the lights in town are going out. We have no choice. Terminating the experiment. Well, it looks like everything's turning back on, though. That's good. It didn't record anything. The only thing that kept working was the scanner on which the black orbit sat. But even that... Looks like the experiment's finished. Good. All the lights are back like nothing happened. There's still a lot of people panicking, though. Just what the hell was all that? That was what I dubbed the orbital shutdown phenomenon. I just came up with it. I mean how everything inside all the orbits just stopped working at once. I would never have dared to guess that its effect would be so extensive. There's definitely more to this than I expected. Interesting. Most interesting indeed. Only you would think causing a blackout over an entire city is interesting. Oh, and everyone's like, oh, Professor was involved somehow. Just the man I wanted to see. The feeling's not mutual. We all know this was your fault. Every single time you invent something, it means trouble for me. Alright, it's fine. What the hell were you up to that would cause all the power downtown to go out? It's not even my fault. See that there? That's the black orbit, and it caused this. Okay, I get it. If that's the root of this, and it's genuine extenuating circumstances. But it still means that this was your fault. Your fault. Well, you got me. That's it? Are they always like this? Tita's just like, oh, everything is embarrassing. Yesterday was a crazy day. It's much more powerful than I'd ever imagined. What's the prof gonna do? Morning, Tita. Did you guys sleep okay? Yep. He's gonna explode. He's gonna like break the factory. He's gonna fucking do all that shit. It's like getting roared at over and over by the factory chief yesterday. I didn't even put a dent in him. We really appreciate both of you taking the time just to look over something a couple of relative strangers brought you. Oh, it's fine, really. Grandpa's investigating is out of pure curiosity more than anything else. I should go to the factory myself once I'm done with breakfast. What do you plan to do? Well, we're coming with, obviously. I want to know what's going on. Yay! Quite a way to set up a bed. Oh, because like the head of the bed isn't against the wall. I've done that before. Well, I don't actually have like a headrest or a headboard, I mean, but I've done that before with my feet next to the wall. She made soup? She could be like a pet cheering us up. Alright, Estelle's infatuation with Tita is a little weird. Thank you, that's kind of creepy, Estelle. This game keeps calling itself out, I love it. Checking at the guild, okay. I'm gonna turn down my own headphones just a little bit. A little bit. Good morning. That was some day yesterday, wasn't it? Right, she's supposed to be like, quick and angry. When you were ready, we'd like your full report on it. Business as usual? I've heard the basics from the factory chief already, but I'd like to expand that account with some first-hand details. Okay. I see. So the orbit that was sent to Cassius in secret was in fact something dangerous. The guild is very interested in these developments. We need to continue working with Professor Russell for the present. Yeah, we thought you'd say that. Well, the rest of this, like, quest line is, like, not even on the board anymore. I just have to remember on my own? I don't know, it's right here. Do I still have that note, though, in case I forget? I don't. Straight up don't. Wait, what was the term on the monster? Medium? I think I want to go kill it right now. Was it trap planes? Yes, let's go. We got Tita back. Fine. Don't let me go kill a monster. Who was on the third floor? Oh, wait, oh, Professor, okay. Grandpa, we came to see if we could help. Oh, hello, Tita. You two are here as well, I see. I mean, we're worried. Well, as you can see, I'm trying to cut into the black orbit with a literal table saw. Literally he's just standing in front of a table saw. Perhaps the demonstration is in order. And click. It's a circular saw. Made with a special alloy that can cut through basically anything. It's on a smaller scale, but it's the same phenomenon as yesterday. Seems like the black orbit is blocking the functionality of the other orbits, interfering with them in some way. And I doubt it was solely made for the purpose of killing the lights. But Grandpa, doesn't the effect spread like it did last night? Yes, good thinking. This interference with nearby orbits seems to spread out, moving from orbit to orbit like chain lightning. I put the range at about 5 arg. But if there are no orbits powered on within that range, well then, that's where the effect stops. However, even with that knowledge, there's no way to know why it causes machines to simply stop without getting a look inside it. It's very troubling. Can we just destroy it? Maybe with a good screen? Hard whack? I was just gonna leave that. I was gonna be like, maybe we can kill it with a good screen. Have you tried fire? Kill it with fire. If we did that, the insides of it would melt too. Looks like they need to figure out electricity. I mean, I get the impression they figured it out already because of the orbments. The orbments are it's basically electricity is what they learned. That also has like crazy cool effects that don't really work in real life, but actually it might work. Burn it open? Orbital power, that which drives orbments to work, can't be used for this problem. We'll have to find a way that doesn't rely on any orbital energy. Is there even such a thing? I mean, I can't imagine life without electricity, or even just the internet. Oh, we're doing a combustion engine thing. Fire is the key. The greatest key of all. There's one understudy in the Central Factory workshop. You'll need to get fuel as well. Like oil or something? No, it's called gasoline. It's extremely flammable. There's likely a tank or canister of it stored in reserve. Is there anything we can do? I mean, I can't do super technical, like, Tita technical stuff. Don't tell me you've forgotten. I forgot where they are. The operations room, okay? It's a room with a bunch of orbital computers. Okay. Making coffee, fetching stuff. Well played, old man. Well played. Is Tita coming with? Oh. I want to wait till I have Tita before I go to, like, kill that monster on the road. Wow. I haven't seen you before, so you mind telling me what business you have in here? My name is Travis, Senior Engineer and Supervisor. We're here at the request of Professor Russell, so... What? No, he's not in trouble again, is he? What, again? I mean, I realize that he's a genius. He was the one who developed the Capel unit, after all. The Capel. But even being acquainted with him results in no end of trouble. Tita, on the other hand, is an incredibly sweet girl. I don't think we have time to stand around talking in this case. We need to find where the Central Factory stores its equipment. In that case, go right ahead. I'll show you how it works. This cylindrical device is a type of computer. It's called the Capel. These days, they mostly get used to assist in airship navigation, but this one is equipped for the fastest general-purpose data processing in the world. It can be used for anything from calculating material density to information retrieval. You have to use this front panel, etc. Supports inside. Okay. Trust you know how it works now. Yeah, sure, no sweat. Way better with modern technology than I am. Well, okay, so I lied. Like, whatever. Change the mode of this panel. I'm sure you'll figure it out in no time. How many things can I learn? Oh, this is like a full-on history. Think of the third after inspection of the factory donates a large amount of money. Professor Russell becomes the first factory chief. Edgar the Third dies. Alicia the Second assumes the throne. Construction is completed on the Langland Bridge. First orbital-powered airship Calatrava is completed. Airborne Airfield test flights. The Zeiss Engineering Factory is renamed Zeiss Central Factory and begins sharing technology with the Verne Company and Reinford Company. The Liberal Orbital Ship Corporation is established, and the transit commuter airship, the Lind, is commissioned. Transit commuter airship, the Cecilia, is commissioned. Live Nights is completed. The Central Zeiss Factory is dismantled and reconstructed at its current site. Partially underground factory in the Caldea Hills is completed. Professor Russell resigns from his position, succeeded by Murdoch. Natural Science and Medical Research Divisions are founded. Passenger ship Eterna sinks in the covered waters. Crown Prince Judas dies. The Orbital Network, a joint venture with the Epstein Foundation, is publicly announced. Outbreak of the 100 Days War. The 100 Days War was 10 years ago, I think? The Central Factory is taken by the Erebonian Army. Professor Russell develops patrol airship to Lyson Fortress, which is used to mount highly effective counteroffensive and soon becomes central to the Army. Liberal and Erebonia sign a peace accord. Orbment exports to the Erebonian Empire resume. Version 1.0 of the capable orbital computer is completed. Development commences on high-speed cruiser. The Arsael is completed. And flight tests commence. Yes, okay, yeah. The 100 Days War was 10 years ago. Universal Tech. Oh my god. Well, there's a lot to learn here. Okay, they draw orbital energy from septium, invented 50 years ago. The clockwork mechanism inside causes a reaction between quartz, which in turn produces a variety of different phenomena. Crystalline structure. Oh, Sepith. Sepith makes crystal circuits. Septium is the stuff that turns it into Sepith. Septium is like concentrated Sepith, I think. Invention of technology to refine the process and process septium fragments too small to use as jewel called Sepith. Make them into quartz. Result in massive increase. Okay. Airships. Airships are airships. Orbital ships less than 20 Arga in length are simply called airships. Interesting. Any firearm or cannon powered with orbiting technology, currently the most common form of military weaponry among many nations. With orbital firearms, energy is focused in a helical path along the barrel down to a tiny point, which then forces a large metal projectile outward at high velocity. These guns can fire more rounds than traditional gunpowder arms and at adjustable levels of force. That sounds really cool, actually. Orbital cannons, meanwhile, fire shells containing energy which explode on impact, similar to orbital guns. These have less recoil than gunpowder using cannons, and their power can be similarly adjusted. Formers used to manipulate orbital magics, usually no larger than a pocket watch, so its internal workings are extremely minute and elegantly constructed. When quartz designed for tactical orbit use is installed, and improves the abilities of its wearer. Oh, that's the things I'm using. When this quartz synchronizes to the bearer, aka the resonance phenomenon, the internal mechanisms take over the otherwise complex process that would be required to use magic, allowing just about anyone to use it in the form of orbital arts. Furthermore, the arts users able to use can be changed depending on the combination of the quartz inside. Okay. What is this thing? The Howlage vehicle. Any wheeled vehicle powered by orbital energy. Widely considered uncomfortable to ride in and very limited in speed, primarily used for transporting cargo. Okay. Machine which generates usable energy. I mean, we know what a combustion engine is. Chief Maintenance Gustav. Gasoline, a liquid derived from the purification of naturally occurring hydrocarbon compound known as petroleum. Etc. We got 20 mid-sized tanks in the manufacturing factory. Okay. Like a magic box. He's in the airfield, okay. Gasoline is like in ornament manufacturing in the basement. Talk to the staff there. Is the airfield just like the landing port, or is that a different place entirely? I don't know where else it would be, but... Is there another door? I was probably didn't hear. Yeah. Do you have gas? I need some gas. This is what sending is? Originally, it's just a series of tubes for sending products back and forth. I've never been in a building that has had like that air tube system. But the professor completely rebuilt the system is something a lot more useful. Do people even do that anymore? I get it. I feel like it wasn't like super common. But I feel like that was legit a thing. With like actual air tubes that you could like send to other people. I guess with computers you kind of you don't need them. You can just email people. I guess it would just be like complete novelty at this point. Like it's so unnecessary to have like I don't even know how they work. They work through air pressure. So you require like air pumps constantly running. And all of my memories of them are just from cartoons. But I know like they, at least, I want to say they did exist at least in a very simple format. I'm gonna assume the landing port is like the airfield. He's not here. I went to Leisten Fortress. Oh, he's on his way back. Is he gonna conveniently show up? Because I was expecting to have to go to Leisten Fortress. Orange airship. Hold the phone. Since when are public airships orange? Doesn't look like a regular public airship. Shape is wrong. The central factory vessel, the Leibniz. Forget how German works. I think it was like when you have EI and IE, like one is pronounced E, one is pronounced I. Stein. So if it ends with an I, then it's like when it's EI, you pronounce it I. When it's IE, you pronounce it E. So it would be Leibniz. I think. I believe that's how German works. Said that my memory of all these things are just fading. I used to know how to like at least pronounce. I didn't really understand German. I knew how to pronounce everything. That's what I retained the most when I took German in high school. It's dangerous, so stand clear. We're looking for someone. Is there a maintenance chief by the name of Gustav? What do you want with me? Oh, that's convenient. You're running errands for Russell, are you? But a combustion engine, huh? Well, you've got good timing, I'll give you that. Does he actually have one packed onto his ship? Here you go, it's a heavy beast, though. That old fart wants this thing right after I got it back from the military. What? Yeah, this thing was on loan to them for a little while. They were using it for some kind of research. As a matter of fact, I only just got it back today. I think Joshua's thinking what I'm thinking. Maybe they have a similar thing, and they were doing similar research using similar means. I should check on the term length, though. I ain't missing this monster. Product testing. A free pair of shoes? Oh, snap. I may have to go talk to them first. I kind of skipped past that and this suddenly turned into a conversation. Now, according to the book, I don't remember what Antoine's trying to say. If only I could remember. You know the proposal deadline for next term's thesis is coming up, right? What should I do? Go check. I don't have the book anymore. Finally managed to make a prototype. I've just been waiting for testers. Am I testing new oh, I see the shoes. We're testing shoes. We came because we saw your posting on the bulletin board. Right. My name's Terry. Terry. I'm a researcher here at the Central Factory. I'm Estelle. Getting straight to business, I have a task for you. Do your schedules allow for it? Yes. A new style of a sneaker? I can't talk lately. I feel like I say this every day. It's happening more and more. I don't know what the fuck. I don't know what the fuck. Alpha Striker. The Striker Corporation is conducting research on new projects. What was his voice again? This particular... I can't remember the voice. I feel like I have to, like, stroke my chin. My name's Terry. This particular test requires you to spread these prototypes around to various places. Upon the successful completion of this test, all that will remain is to put them into production. Hey, just a second there. Did you just say the Striker Corporation? Wait, isn't Estelle like super into shoes? Oh yeah, she's into shoes. With a sudden prayer. She's a sneaker collector. It's fine. Did you snap out of it? Will you do it? Yes, absolutely yes. All caps, yes. From the Elmo Spa to the Wolf Fort, all the way to the Sank Theme Gate. When you feel you've tested them all properly, bring them back to me. The layer between the sole and the insole is my responsibility, so I have to see how it holds up. I wonder how much time I have to, like, check back. Because there is a term on all these, like... I should probably put them on. Estelle can wear them since she's super into it. They suck. Why do they gotta suck? I'm losing 10 defense. I want to go see the term. Hold on. I think it was medium. Yeah. We're supposed to go to Elmo to Wolf Fort to basically just gotta walk through the entire eastern region of Zeiss. But I have it on me. We're in the storage operations on the 5th floor. But we have both. Why you no let me have both, right? Where's my gasoline? Did I just run out of the room and not pick it up? Oh my. My bad. We're back. First try. Yes, your brute strength was most useful, girl. Perfect timing too, as I've just finished preparing the tools. All right, do your work, Tita. Oh, this thing is really clunky looking. It converts the energy given by the burning gas to power the tools. Okay. Now let's not dawdle. Let me flip the switch. Flip it good and click. Sure makes a racket. Definitely a lot louder than normal engines. That's one of its drawbacks, yes. But I doubt we need to fear activating the black orbit this way. Let's get started. That's some serious sparkage. Okay, shut it down for now. You've seen how much physical punishment it can take and how much punishment our ears can take as well. Oh my god, thank you. A tiny scratch is faintly visible. That's it? It's incredible, and with the special alloy saw, too. Whatever it's made of, it's tougher than anything I've ever seen. You keep at it, I believe this would work. Just gonna go through quite a few saw blades. Real test of patience, a real test of patience. Can I talk? Professor? What are you doing? Have you already finished the modifications? Of course I have. Remember who you're talking to. I just received a message from the hotel in Elmo for you. The orbital-powered pump that supplies the hot water for their spa has broken down. Since they can't make any money like this, I'd like for you to come and try to fix it. Okay, he's gonna send Tita, and I'm gonna go with Tita, and then I'm gonna be free to go do the things. Yes? If you're that busy, why don't you send another engineer over? Yes. The pilot junk is at least 40 years old. The younger techs have no idea what to do. Grandpa, maybe I could go over and do the repairs. You took me there to help with maintenance before. I think it'll be fine if I just go. I'm sure you do fine. It's not what concerns me. Agreed, there are monsters out on the roads. But we can't just leave Mrs. Mal like this. We can help. The Bracer's duty. Alright then. We're doing it. Are you sure? Don't worry about it. I'm obsessed with you. Remember that meme? What was it? Overly attached girlfriend meme? God, I haven't seen that in a while. Yay! We have 3 people in the party. Elmo sounds fun. A real nice place. My grandpa's taking me there a few times. There's a big field outside the south entrance of town. You just follow that road due south. Well, let's go. I may just have to like run to Sankheim. Sanktheim? I may just run to Sanktheim, then run to Wolfort, then run to Elmo. I may just do that. Oh, snap. Yeah, no, it's term short now. I'm doing it now. I ain't going to Elmo just yet. Please search the Trap Plains Road. Okay. Potent ingredient. Looking for an ingredient. Extremely, however, so please do not seek me out for details or clarification. Okay. I'm looking for a powerful ingredient to be used in new menu items currently under consideration in the Forgo bar. Anyone with appropriate items on hand, please bring them to me. I am extremely busy, however, so please do not seek me out for details. Oh, fuck that, I'm gonna go seek him out. Ben. What kind of request is that? Find me new shit, but I'm not gonna tell you the shit I want. Because I'm busy. Stupid. Come on, Ben. Someone has filched some cigarettes. Let's find a dirty crook who did this. Okay, so that's in the clinic. And there's a Roto-Road monster as well. Okay. First things first. Like, come the fuck on, Ben. That's Ray. Do you have a minute? We saw the posting. Brought some ingredients. Not very good. I need something with a little more pizzazz. Something that makes your toes curl in an involuntary reaction to the pain in your mouth. Well, I know what Ben is into. Spicy things? Yeah, it's spicy things. That's what I was thinking of. You're not getting away this time. We saw your posting. If you can, it'd be ideal if you start your investigation at once. Do you think it'd be possible? Yes. Well, it's not a complicated tale to tell. Someone took the cigarettes that were in this cabinet. This is a medical office. Why do you have cigarettes? Under my supervision, this factory has observed a no smoking policy for the last several years. Any confiscated tobacco is kept in here. Which would mean that anyone who's had anything confiscated is immediately a suspect. Since what was taken probably belongs to that individual to begin with. I'm inclined to agree. It took so much work to get the smoking ban established. If I just let this go, it will completely undermine the entire policy. So we should talk to the people that were smokers. And who would that be? My first suggestion would be Supervisor Trappist from Operations. He's always been a heavy smoker, plus he's never really accepted the ban. Alright, sounds good. There's also Hugo in the design room. I think he's currently arranging a meeting in the first floor lobby. The people who've worked here the longest tend to be the smokers. Anyone else? I don't know. There was an eyewitness. Should probably talk to them first. It's right behind you. I did find the Cat Speak book in this room, so it's not surprising. that she's like, talk to the cat. Antoine's a really smart cat. If you bring him along, he might provide you with a useful clue. If you bring along some fresh milk, I'll be happy to follow you. Pretty sure I have fresh milk on me. Have some milk. I have a cat. Operations was on the 5th floor. Yeah, we're just looking for some cigarettes. Have you been at the clinic today? No, I've been here all day. He doesn't seem suspicious. Am I under suspicion? Meow? Yes, I'm in the middle of something important. Come back later. I don't get the feeling he particularly wants to be questioned. Nothing. There may be a hint somewhere. So somebody quit, and they're like, I can't believe it. I'm just gonna check the basement. Maybe she knows. Guess I'll just have to go talk to everybody. That's what it feels like. So it's not. Let's just work our way up. Oh snap! It's the chief. In there? The key? Can I just talk to him for the key? Oh, Antoine, why are you so fussy? What's this? Looks like we found the culprit. What are you talking about? Dr. Murdoch, you went to the clinic today, didn't you? No. What are you talking about? We're looking for cigarettes, by the by. No one's left any incriminating papers for you to find, okay? Nothing of interest. Apparently no one was considerate enough to hide some money here. Alas. Oh, I found a key! Wait, this is like he lives here too? That looks like cigarettes and an ashtray. No, you've got it all wrong. It's not it's a hookah. It's special. It's not the same thing. It's a vape stick. No, it's a... I don't know. Just one quick puff. I'm simply amazed. I never would have suspected you, of all people. I just needed a smoke. Can't really explain it any other way than saying that the craving got the better of me. To Miriam, I truly am sorry. You know perfectly well that the rule has been in place for quite some time. Coming up on 10 years now. Why is it? Yeah, why all of a sudden? I'm not sure. After we had that awful power outage, I've heard no end of complaints from the townsfolk. I guess it just got to be too much. I needed a smoke to help me cool down. It's all because of what Grandpa and I did. No, Tito, you haven't done anything wrong, so don't apologize. This doesn't really even have anything to do with the professor. Maybe take a break. I've heard that's like a standard thing for anyone who smokes. They say it always like de-stresses them and calms them down. I'm pretty sure it just calms them down because it lowers their heart rate. And so they kind of have to be calm. And it lowers the heart rate because they're not getting any fucking oxygen in their lungs. They're replacing it with smoke. So the body's like, hey, there's less oxygen in our system. Maybe we should slow down to preserve our precious resource. That's my opinion. I don't think there's any. There may be like some sort of chemical de-stressing thing in there. It's so many ingredients in a cigarette. You're just going to ruin your health. Once things settle down a little bit, I plan on using some of my vacation time. Still sorry for this whole mess, though. Water under the bridge. You need to focus on your health. I guess I'll be going now. That's kind of sad. We did handle it brilliantly, all thanks to Antoine. All right, let's go kill some monsters. First, I'm gonna hand this in. This is also handy because I feel like I need money. I don't think I actually need money. I just would like some money. What was this one? Oh yeah, Trap Plains Road. River Road. Okay, let's just try going to the... Let's see if it lets me. Oh, okay, I have freedom. Occasionally, the game takes away my freedom. It's not very often. These monsters are, like, more detailed than I would think. I have the wind charm on, right? Pretty sure I do. You got petrified twice. 10% chance. Supposedly.
Come on!
It's such a huge area.
Prepare to meet your doom!
Nice. Looks like I just do a thing. Okay, because I have crit, I'm gonna use Hurricane instead of spell.
Piece of cake!
Piece of cake. Almost leveled from that. That's a lot of Sepith. God damn. I might be able to get some of the good quartz. Alright, I can just dual strike one of these. Oh. Okay, fine. I strength 50. Therefore... Aha! Strength...
Prepare to meet your doom!
That is so good! Just fucking blind everybody. It's insane how good that is. Oh. He's really strong physical defense. I guess that makes sense with what he looks like. I don't know if confusing's gonna do it. Let's try petrify. Let's try to KO him. Dang.
That's that thing. Let's move out.
Oh yeah, I was gonna like... I felt like I was gonna change things around. Because I'd like... I'd like a lot of things, but like... I'd like a more powerful healing spell. Like in combat. And... Giving Joshua cast 2 is kind of pointless. Unless I give him the healing spells. Which I could do. What if I should? Maybe I should. I can switch. I'll switch Petrify and HP 2. And then just fucking turn these to water and make him a healer? I can make him like a... It's awkward because he has such really good, like, damaging crafts. And Estella's really supporty craft, so, like, it would make more sense. But, like... Like, my only choice... Like, I have to have a time quartz here. My only choice is... Cast. Why can't I have action? Like, what's blocking me from that? Is it the agility? Is it the petrify? Why can't I have action? Why can't I have speed plus 10%? Not that it yields me... Oh, because I have action too, derp. That's probably why. Right, so like my only choice is... I have to have action and cast, because that's all I have. So I may as well take advantage of cast 2 and make him a caster, I guess. I'll make him a healer. Put Petrify back on here, because Petrify is just too fucking good. Although I may want to put that on someone else. What if I put... What if Tita had Petrify? Also, hold on. Does range affect attack? It's arts effect range. I wonder if that affects her main attack. I feel like I want to go unlock her slots and like... Okay, hold on. Star. Right. It's just, the orbital stuff is in the factory. Okay. So, like... so that has to be space. And that also has to be space. Everything else is fine. So, like, what if I give her range? Okay, so I'm gonna put... I think I want her to have hit too, because I want her to be able to hit shit. I'm just gonna move shit around. I'll make this... I'll make this main line Earth related. So I'll just, I can't... I want to petrify on her. Wait. I can't put Petrify on her. This will give her Earth Wall and stuff. I have 6 Earth. Okay, you need 8 Earth for, like, Titanic Roll and stuff. What else do I get this? Okay, I don't actually need more Earth, technically. Yeah, no, it's fine. I can't really get any other spells. So I'll figure out her last thing in a sec. So I'll make this water. So I guess it has to be mind and heal. Do the color lines dictate? So, like, I can show you with the mouse. Oh, I'm stuck in this fucking window. So, like, there's separate lines. It's like, it starts from your central one, and then each one in the line from the central one is linked. And so those count towards making spells, whereas in this case, this one's just on its own. It only links to the central. And you can see it kind of represented here by the colors. Like, this is all brown because it's all part of the same line. So that's why it's awkward with Tita, because hers, like, splits in 3 ways. So, like, whatever thing I need her to focus on can only be with these 4. Because these 2 are just, they only connect with this, and that's it. And this, and that's it. So, like, if I rearrange these in a different way, I wouldn't get all the Earth spells. Like if I move Petrify, I guess Petrify doesn't matter. Like if I move... Okay, like if I... Okay, so like Defense 1 only gets me Stone Hammer. And if I put like another one here, I've got all these spells. But if I put it here, I get less spells. Because it's not linking with Defense 1. So I want to keep them all like within their own same line. And I'm probably going to end up changing this. The only thing I can change it to is Eagle Eye. But she already has move 2. But yeah. Yeah, she kind of sucks for casting. It's the ultimate point. So my only option is 1, 2, and fuck all from that. Right, I need yellow to to get the rest of the spells. Well, that gets me Hellgate. Okay, so I want 3 yellow space. So I want 3 space. Actually, 2 will do. Question is what I would want. I wouldn't mind Eagle Eye. Eagle Eye is just nice to have. I should probably go with EP Cut. Because I am gonna have him just cast my... Because I have cast 2, he just casts everything so fast. The only other thing is Scent. Enemies become aware of presence. That gives me Diamond Dust, though. I do lose out on Curia and Hellgate. So I get Latira. I can't get preemptive fights though if I do this. I'm gonna get fucked if I don't have preempted fights. So that's kind of not worth it to me. What do I need for Diamond Dust? 4 water, 2 wind, 1 space. Okay. I mean, that can't happen in 1 quartz. Like, it has to be a wind with some space on it, and the only one is Scent. So... I'm just gonna go with EP Cut, I think. Seems like the best. And then I can have whatever I feel like. Maybe I'll just throw Eagle Eye on. Or Information. I do like Information as well. Like, I could get myself, like... Oh, I should give myself an on-hit thing. Like, Confuse? Do Confuse. Okay, so she has Petrify or spells, and... You get Latier. That's not bad. What does he have? Okay, he has Time and Water. A little bit of Fire. You have Earth and Chaos Brand. Alright, I want her to have hit, because I don't want her to miss. And that may change. And then you can have... I guess I could go... Oh, I can't. I have no more fire to use. Never use Sylphin Wing. Oh, that gets me all my shit back. Oh, that's because it has space in it. I'm never going to use Clock Up or Soul Blur, so I may just go with Eagle Eye. Or EP2. Sorry. Just to get my fire... I definitely want my fire AoEs. In case the air ones don't work out, so... I'll go with Eagle Eye because I like it. She just has Crit Strike. Okay, this works. I have a healer. Joshua is now a healer. Does Estelle need the mind one? Not really, that's true. Having just regular tier is kind of pointless now. That's why I had it on originally. I guess I could just put on information. I'm never gonna fucking hit any... Lightning's never gonna work unless I have space as well, I don't think. I'm lucky if I can ever hit anything with lightning. Go with information. If the space doesn't work for Tita's attack, then I may go like space something to get lightning. I also have the wind charm on. I can hit 2, so I'm doing it. It does work. Okay. I don't know if I want to attack normally or use the blind. I kind of want to use the blind. It also makes this fucking massive.
Prepare to meet your doom!
Me likey.
Come on!
I can cast most things. Do I have any AoEs? Oh, I do. It's my only AoE. Which is fine. It faints people, so... No! I used an AoE on you.
All right, we're good to go.
She's using a rocket launcher. Is that a problem? I also made the AoE bigger. I don't want to fight those things. Why did it do like fuck all for damage? Her attack isn't that low, is it?
Let's move out.
Oh, it kind of is. Oh, I should give her like equipment. Let's see. Things. She's really squishy. I kind of want to just give her the 3 defense. 3 defense and prevent. I don't know. Petrify, I guess? Do I have money? Not really. I don't want to get rid of all my Sepith right now. I can never hit 2 things.
Come on! Prepare to meet your doom!
No, I'll Shadow Sphere. It's gonna die anyway.
All right, we're good to to go.
Come on.
Prepare to meet your doom!
I don't want to spend 40, I'll just spend 20. Did I say over like 1600? Hold on. Very robust attributes, no notable weak points. Cool. You're fun to fight. Just gonna attack. And I missed. Let's just try and KO him. That's a shame. I got the 50 up for the strength, so I gotta attack. Petrify!
Alright, we're good to go.
Is there a monster on this road as well? I think there was. I don't want to save my shit for that.
Alright, we're good to go.
How's her attack now? 136? She's getting there. Okay, okay, there's definitely... there's a monster here. Exterminate! Makeover backup. Poison. Kind of weak to wind. Okay. This shouldn't be that bad. I got the wind charm on. I'm gonna hit the two little ones. Yeah. Shouldn't be too bad. I can blind them all at least.
Prepare to meet your doom!
2 petrifies! Did they just line up for me? You only have 319? Alright. 0? Why was it 0?
Come on!
Maybe her attack is just so low. It's got pretty high defense. Oh, I can't heal myself because I'm gonna die from poison, so I have to use an item. I wanna see what this does.
Prepare to meet your doom! Come on, everyone! Scary.
That's Sepith, though. Just coming out of him. I may as well just use spells. I think they're gonna do more damage. Stop it! Is anyone else hurt? They kinda are. Or just Latira. Oh! I didn't think I was gonna kill him. 69! Fuck yeah. We did it! We are the greatest.